You struggle with the idea that you truly have free will. Every thought you have, every action you take, is a probabilistic result of calculable equations. Nothing you do or think is deterministic. The end result has already been calculated. So why are you here? What kind of sadistic mathematics would put you through so much? You've never believed in curses, but you can't deny your arithmetic is tainted. You're running Fluxite production numbers through your head when you decide to glance up toward the valley. The brilliant star is setting, dazzling your alien mind for what feels like the 1000th time when you see it. A flash. Hello everybody, I'm Trimbark Tree and welcome back to Sandustry and welcome back to Emberleaf, where today we should probably start with a little factory tour to see if we can fix some things. We got the, of course, the colossal purple problem here, but it does seem like we're kind of making a difference, sorta. I don't know. Sort of. It does sort of feel like we're making a little bit of a difference. I don't know. Maybe if I do this will get more stuff moving in there. But I think there's more that we can do besides that. Like, let's bust out some drones and make some quick fixes here. We're gonna haul from here over to here now. Okay, and from here over to here. I think it is pretty likely that these two are going to be full and this one's going to be sort of perma-empty-ish, although it doesn't really do me much good for right now if I can't get all the pedals out. But yeah, we're working on that. I mean, look at this. This is moving pedals, sort of, kind of. So that's nice to see, and this is certainly moving things, places. Yeah, look at that. We're doing stuff. I love it. I actually think I want to go ahead and have this guy point that way. There, and then I'm gonna add two more over here, like this, pointing this way. Okay, I'm liking this idea. We're gonna go like that. Okay, and we'll do one more like this. Okay. I'm sure that can't hurt. We are moving stuff around, but at the end of the last episode, I didn't even really acknowledge. I didn't truly acknowledge it. We got to this point here where we finally have a loop around, and look, we got some more ember shrooms down here to take a look at. I'm gonna just go ahead and block this off, and maybe we can think about moving pedals this way, but that's gonna have to mean moving sand out down this way and stuff, so I'm sort of just waiting for this to figure itself out, but I don't know that we have time for it to figure itself out, so I don't know, we'll see. But I'm excited to do some more mining today because we made some huge progress on the mines last time. And I sort of want to just get everything, mine it all out, and then we can sort of assess, all right, what do we got to do? What do we got to do to make this thing work? But I also wanted to start today with some good old Void Bloom, good old Fluxite mining as well. So I'm just, of course, doing the your guys' favorite thing and doing some manual Void Bloom movement here, but I think it's worth it. Just get it out of there. It just makes me feel better, even if it doesn't actually matter in any way. None of this matters now. This is easily the furthest we've taken a factory, just because this is the first one where it felt like it made any sense to do so, I think. But yeah, this insane pedal problem is really giving me tight and fat flashbacks. So if you've been here that long, just comment, what's your favorite Sandustry trauma? I love you. It's just comments. I was thinking about it though, and it's like, okay, maybe we can move this void bloom mixer like way up over here. It's not the worst idea I've ever had, but like another big part of me like, that seems like a whole to do when I could just find a place to put pedals. I don't know. It's just, that seems like a lot. Let's go back through this way though, and let's just start working on our goal of mining everything. We'll see if we can process everything or move everything, because you can see how quickly the game's moving right now. But this is my dream, at least mine everything out. There we go. This map, it's a 1.5 map, you know, so in the grand scheme of things, we've played a lot bigger maps. Castaway was bigger, or Adrift. Even you know, Titan was a 2x map, and I guess was Castaway, now I can't remember if it was 1.25 or 1.5, but this one just seems like there's just so much sand. It's kind of crazy. Is this, oh, it's Scoria, that's what's going on. You guys really don't need to be moving stuff like that. Could you stop? I could probably find a reason for you to stop. Yeah, do I actually have one though? I'm not sure. Melt, melt, melt. There we go. How fun. How will I ever get this red sand out? Like, we could take it up and out this way, but that kind of I don't know. I'd really rather not if I can get away with it. So let's just nuke all this. We'll see where we end up. We were at 78,000 fluxite already. That is nuts. And man, barely any of it from nature, right? This, I gotta admit, this this map, other than the dinosaur skull, pretty light on the old fluxite, which I appreciate, because, you know, a lot of times it's like by the time you even have the Flux Emanator unlocked, it's like you already have everything unlocked anyways. So then it's like, okay, I guess we're just doing it for the funsies, which, you know, I get it is a game, it is all for funsies, but you know, you get to that point, and it's like, well, I guess I'm just gonna make Fluxite because I don't know what else to do with the battalion. But you know, so here we are. 80,000 in, you know, but like this, yeah, like I said, this map was not real heavy on it, which I liked. I think that was kind of cool. It sort of actually forced me to try to unlock this stuff right away, try to make it happen as soon as I could, you know, and we did. And yeah, now now I have so many pedals that I am scared of keeping my computer on my lap. This thing is cooking right now. You know, all in all though, I think it's still better than Titan got really bad at the end there. Here we go. And I think we made some good changes that ultimately helps this game run a little bit better. We do have some Steam. I could run that Steam script again if I need to, but I don't think we need to quite yet. But yeah, this is cleaning out really well. There's so much stuff. We're never gonna be able to get it all out. I should go double check just like what do we actually have coming in right now. It's been a while since I went and looked at our input line. It's probably pretty messy. I'm just being straight up, but if I ran out of water or something, yeah, or if the line is plugged somewhere from some darn snow water mix, which is very possible, I should probably check on that. But You know, part of the fun is it's like Schrodinger's factory here. If you don't look, you don't know what's happening. And it might be alive and it might be dead, and in fact, it is both things at the same time. Here we go. Oh, this is kind of fun. I bet this has got to connect over here, right? Oh yeah, definitely. Ooh, man, it is fun doing that. Oh, it's interesting that water got trapped because of that red sand there. Huh. Well, cool. Good for you, water. You're gonna be there a while. Look at this. Man, there's really not much more satisfying than mining this thing out with the gun. I could do some rockets. That's less satisfying, I think. You know what else we could do is whip out the old digger drones. That might be kind of fun. I probably should. Here we go. Cleaned up. Yeah, why don't I do that? Should we put, where is it? Digger, I'm gonna put you on 8. There we go. 8. This is fun. Even though totally inefficient in the worst possible way. It's still kind of exciting to do this. Look at those crazy little things bouncing around. Look, they're all launching that way. Here, I kind of wish I could point them up, but no, like they have a very low launch angle. They do not shoot up at all. Yeah, it's so much faster to use my gun. I don't know what they're doing over there though. Maybe they're being useful. Big part of me doubts it. Yeah. Oh, I want to thank you guys for all your great comments last few days, this weekend. I've had a great time. I love hearing from you guys, talking to you. Oh, and I owe, I forgot last time. I owe Roger a formal apology because he was not the person who told me where the other artifact was. So, Roger, I take back my taking back of my insults. and I don't know where I got it from, but it was in fact Nathan who told me. So Nathan, thank you for telling me that, because I don't know that I would have ever found that. I'm just being straight up. I would have gotten pretty desperate. I probably would have called Uncle and begged you guys to tell me anyway. So I'm glad that we got there. Thank you guys both for watching. And I'm very sorry. Mea culpa. That's on me. I don't know. I don't know why I came up with that name. Okay. Well, this is pretty cool. Did we ever figure out, does this loop back that way? Oh, there's a huge red sand area over there. Look at that. This is wild. I don't know how we're gonna get this stuff out either. Does this stuff loop around at all? Speaking of, is this moving at all? Jeez, not really, huh? Very slow. Could you be more slow? Probably, actually. I shouldn't say stuff like that. Let's do this. I hate that. Conveyor to here, and then launch it up. There we go. Clean that out really quick. Oh, okay, there we go. All right, launchers like this. That's not right, but this is definitely gonna be better. And go like this, like this. Conveyor again. Toss this stuff up. And see, launch. I don't know that this is better than the diagonals, but it has to be, right? I even said it last time, not even once. This is a lesson I have to keep learning, apparently. Here, and now you can come all the way over here. Get rid of this. And launchers. Beautiful. I'm feeling so much better about this. That was a little bit of a sidetrack, but I think that will get stuff moving out of here a lot better. And I've sort of decided I'm not going to use that for pedals. Okay, I got to figure out a better way, a better system to get the pedals over here. Part of me thinks, what if I got rid of the bottom ones here, like this? Would that help? And then I can add some like this and like that. Okay, whatever it takes to get them moving up. They're all sort of trapped in there, but that means they're still getting over here. And are these sort of stuck in an endless loop? It does seem like that. So what we're gonna do is build some blocks this way. Get rid of that. I'm gonna waste space by blocking this off, but we're gonna stop the infinite pedal fall thing going. Go like that. There. That's gonna be ugly, but that might help with the old system. Here we go. I really don't understand why these are burning in this way. I mean, it's just more void bloom making it to the edges, but when you're watching it, it doesn't really seem like it. It seems like there's a lot in the middle, but I don't know, whatever. You do you, game. How's pedals? Are they draining out at all? Like in any way? No. No, they are not. Here, why don't we go ahead and grab a hauler then? Right here, like this. And you're gonna come over here. And I'm gonna do another one like this. And you're gonna come over here too. And we're gonna do one more. And you're gonna come over here too. And we're gonna fill this thing up. Totally fill it. And, okay, another thought. If all this stuff can go this direction here, yeah, then I don't need it to go this direction over here, right? I don't. So why don't I do this, and then we have even more amethel storage, I think, sort of. There we go. Look at us solving problems today. All of them related to the pedals. Okay. There we go. Clean it, clean it. Very nice. We are getting there. And there's just like 6 random pixels of things, but that's okay. Like that. And I'm gonna block this off right here. And I think I can go ahead and do this down here. Yeah. Let's do it. There. I don't want to completely get rid of this. And obviously that launcher still needs to be there. But I can get rid of that a little bit. We'll go more like this. And we'll go like that. Ooh, I know. I'm gonna use that idea somebody else gave us for the gold pit. Here, go like this. Okay. And then, it's gonna be a painful 15 minutes while all that falls down. But this thing is solidly full, so it doesn't matter there. And then we're going to do a allow only right here, like this. And I think this one's gonna have to be right there. Okay. There. And now that will fill that up, sort of. But my thought is this whole thing will get filled up and then it'll move over this direction and get pulled up into these launchers. And in the meanwhile, yeah, these have their own things to figure out. It's not my deal. So there. How's that? It's real pretty. Real pretty. Okay, whatever. I am kind of glad I cleaned that up a little bit. It kind of kills me when I just leave it ugly, but you gotta do what you gotta do. This isn't super thrilling. You know what else I'd like to do today? Besides mining, which I do want to do. I want to do some fun decoration in here. Now that we know how much space we have, well, we can do it. Okay, we got some red sand there. We have plenty of sand coming in. Look at that, just waves. Let's go take a look. I might have to use drones to haul in red sand, because look, our nearest red sand is hours away, it appears. Yeah, it is way out there. Unless there's some down here. Yeah, there's none there. Is there some up here? No. Let's dig this way. Maybe there's some this way. That's worth a shot. This is such a big map, and everywhere I go, there's just more stuff. Whoa. That was wild. Let's go this way. Does it connect? Oh, I hope so. It certainly feels like it. Feels awfully close to this side. Yeah, it does. All right. Well, new plan. We gotta start here. Now that we unleashed lots more pedal storage, maybe all this sand won't be such a bad thing. But yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna have to start playing on 16x speed or something like that. this the simulation is not running fast. Very nice. It looks like it won't be too hard to start getting this red sand out this way. Let's go ahead and do a filter conveyor like that, and I don't know why I stopped there. Let's do another one. Let's see, down here. Yeah, like this. Okay, there we go. Start blowing it up. Made it in here. Man, that's a beautiful mushroom. To think he did it all by hand. This is crazy. That's a lot of red sand there. Ah, this appears to be some drone strikes over here. Did not, I mean, it did more than I did, right? Which is nothing, so I guess it worked actually really well. Oh yeah. Let's see, we're just over 80,000 here, so I'm kind of curious where we end up with after nuking all these mushrooms. Whoa, there's a bunch of red sand down here. That's cool. That is very cool. Really wishing I had more rockets, so okay. Let's go ahead and build a launcher right now. Start getting that red sand out. What's going on here? Oh, there was a singular pixel blocking it once again. And Um, whoops. No, I was trying to get conveyor here. Here, you can go down here. You go here. Cool. So now just a couple more like that. And start doing some launchers. Right there, and right there, and right there. Okay, nice. So yeah, like I said, in a couple hours we'll start getting some more red sand. I'd really rather not put any more sand on the line, but you know, it is what it is. I think I have massive backlogs built up all over the factory of sand to get up there. So this red sand will probably not see the light of day for quite a while. There we go. It is kind of nice pre-wetting this sand with all this water here. I don't have to worry about dealing with the water or washing it later, I guess. Although it didn't appear, and maybe I wasn't using my eyeballs good, but it didn't appear that we were out of water. Everything seemed to be working, at least in that aspect. I don't know. Let's hope. I'm totally jinxing myself, aren't I? But it seemed like we had been able to keep up so far. And then I did hook up all that water in that big red sand underground area that I don't think ever got pumped up. So maybe that's a good little backup we have. Guess I'm not sure. Yeah, this is another one of those, well, this will be fun to get out situations. You know, I love this map, but part of me wishes there was just more flat spots. I could just build whatever I wanted, you know? You know, we really just need dynamite to blow up bedrock, or thermite, or tannerite, or whatever you want to call it. It does make me kind of wonder though, and this is just me speculating it, how, like, let's say he adds some sort of explosive to the game. I wonder what it'll be made out of. Like fluxite and something else? Or not even fluxite? You know, will it be red sand? Can it just be sand? I think they use real actual sand in real actual explosive makings all the time, right? So I could hope that it would maybe get used. Although, I don't know, maybe in the in future versions of the game, none of this will make sense. So if you're watching this years in the future, A, leave a comment down below. B, I'm really A, annoyed that you get to have this and I don't. And B, I think this is an interesting anthropological research project for you, how the game has changed. Because this is, again, the free demo that Lanto didn't expect anybody to play. And here we are in the modded version, many hours in. Many hours in. In fact, I forgot to check the minutes played thing on the save file today. I really should have done that. That would have been fun. Yeah. I don't know. This is a lot of red sand though, so if I can avoid bringing all this regular sand with it, that's probably a good plan. Can I do that? Yeah. Oh, that's a lot of sand. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm glad I did that. There's still a bunch of regular sand here, but oh man. This is way more than I was expecting. Fully. So, I'm excited. I'm excited about all this. I just wish it would get there faster. Like I said, I need to start playing on time-lapse speed. I think even a 4x time-lapse on this would feel like a fresh game. What's weird about it is like everything I'm doing, my gun, me moving around, none of that is slow. It's just all the pixels are like soaked in molasses. There we go. But of course this game was not designed, or I guess the demo version was not designed to handle the abuse that we give it, so mad respect and no shade thrown at all. Like, we're taking this to the most extreme, especially this factory in particular seems pretty extreme. Like, I deserve whatever I get here, I think is where I'm landing on that. But hey, we do have some red sand getting out of here. And now I feel dirty about what I did here, so let's make that a little bit better. Just because, you know. There, and there is definitely some random particles trapped in there. Ooh, that was a fun autosave. There we go. There. Okay. Very nice. Oh, I don't want to do the regular sand. We're gonna keep focusing on the red sand here. You know what? I have it on my hotbar. I should use it. There we go. That's kind of fun. I wish it did more down instead of sideways. That would be pretty nifty. But ooh, look at that. They definitely chewed through that red sand pretty quick. That was pretty sweet. I mean, I know I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleanup, but that's still alright. It's fun to watch at least. Look at that, we have so many. That is crazy. Wow. See, this is fun. This is the ideal situation for digger drones as they exist right now. Just big old rooms of red sand. Yeah, definitely. This is definitely their best use. Oh, okay. We're all just gonna go right into the wall then? It's like a little kamikaze mission there. Okay, you guys do you. Here. Yeah, gun probably still faster. Even with 20 of those things out there. Look at how fast I'm chewing through this. That is such a pile. Crazy. Yeah, I want to make this launcher better, but I don't really see a point actually. Like, it's looking at it. That pile to the left is way over full anyways, so it is what it is. Let's see if we can clean out most of the random junk pixels here. And there. I think when I'm done with the red sand in this room, we're gonna go back up and do a wellness check. And just hope for the best. I think we're in the hope for the best, expect the worst situation with this factory right now. I doubt it will ever change. Never change, Trim. There we go. I mean, none of this is like doing a bad job, I guess. It definitely seems like, where is it? Down here. Oh, look at that. Yep. There. Here, we can let the water in. You guys remember that? I did remember it. So that makes me curious. That actually makes me very curious what's going on up here. Are we out of water up here? Because that's going to be... No, we're not. Whew. Oh, we're actually doing pretty good. Well, I'll be. That's sweet. How's this doing? Spores. Oh, not too bad. That one's full now. This one is, yep, backing up. So that's your answer. That is absolutely the choke point here, is I just don't have enough flower burners. So I don't know how to use that to my advantage in the future, but I think it just means go extra crazy on the flower burners. I always kind of knew this was probably not enough just from what we've done before, but you know, I was hoping and didn't want to deal with this much petals just invading my life, but hey, look at that. It only took me what, how far into this episode are we? 35 minutes approximately, but we did, it looks like, kind of clean up the petal crisis, sort of. Look at this. What a massive pit. That is wild. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Will that still keep? Yeah, I mean, because number one thing is keep this going. Oh, look at this. We have snow. We have snow. We have a few spores. That's kind of fun. What's in here? Wet spores. Well, let's just grab you and toss you right here. Nice. In fact, what if I just did this for fun? Is this a really bad idea? I don't know. I don't think it is, although we are going to end up with a bunch more petals down below, but that's okay, right? Just don't look. If this is hurting you, don't look. What you can't see can't hurt you. That's kind of fun. Um, Look at how much. Yeah, so if I could make these flower boxes more effective, like more efficient, I don't think I would necessarily need more, but I haven't seen a version of them that works faster. Or like doesn't have the jam up issue, you know, like this one right here. There's one stuck right here and the fire just doesn't want to reach it. Now, if I shot from like higher up, let's just pretend for a second. Like if I just did one, well, I need to find one that's kind of empty and none of these really are. What if I did one from like right here and hit control? Okay, well, they're getting pretty far. So what if I change that up and here, okay, and actually built it a little bit lower than that? Like, where is it? 6 here. Oh, it's just a monster. Yeah, this poor thing. I should really test on the far left side, because this one has the best opportunity. Oh, look at that. Okay, gold crisis. Gold crisis. Guess what? We're coming over here. Okay. Yep. Getting rid of that. Wow, this has been a long time coming, friends. Let's get rid of that. And here. Like that. Okay. I'm going to switch this conveyor this way and do a launcher like this. And we're going to go like this. Okay. There. Now that, my friends, is a launcher. Let's block that off. Okay. Gold, 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 gold. Well, we can start with, where is it? Here. Nope, not quite what I wanted. Go like this. Hit control. Okay. And then, right here. Nope, not what I wanted. I'm gonna go like that. We're gonna do this a few more times. Like this and like this. No, that actually go like this and like that. And shouldn't this, yep, okay, there. It's starting to allow gold through. Okay, beautiful. Alright, at least we have space. And then let's check out what this random stuff is. Got some sand here. Pick that stuff. Just get that off the line. Very nice. Okay. Well, it appears we have fixed the gold issue for now. Jeez, maybe not. It needs to move faster. That's wild. Man, how much do you think we have now? I said it before on a different map, but this time I really think I am going to take the portals mod and use it to count all this stuff when we're done. Why is it right here? Is this deleting gold? Oh, it's moving from right there. Interesting. All right, game. You do you. This is fun. It's gonna push all this stuff up. But hey, all right. It looks like our gold situation is more fixed for now. How's our petals doing? Go like this. Here. Okay. And this all got sorted up over there. So, nice. Eventually we'll get some more over here. Once this all fills up, yeah. Very good. Is this, yeah, this is completely full and we have absolutely no red sand. And that's gonna be quite a long time, but alright, whatever. Let's just sit here and watch the sand for a moment. I kind of want to watch. How's the washer? Pretty much only ever use the one. In extreme cases, we'll start using two, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I am so happy that I decided to alter the range script for this, and now it's like, man, do I add a range script to every map? Because that has saved us so much frustration and me personally time, which I don't have to waste on duping water. Here we go. Man, that is, yeah, that is a thing. What if I go like this? Is this gonna help in any way? Kind of curious. I don't know. I don't know, but it's worth a shot. Huh. Okay. I was just thinking about, can we fill this with petals yet? I don't know that I need to. It seemed like we actually do have space where we were, so let's go back to mining out the rest of the red sand up in here. We got quite a bit. How am I gonna get this stuff out? Do we go like this? Where is it? The top. Okay. We'll go like that. And go this direction and then hold shift, so it should run this way. And then I'm going to take that out and put a launcher in that goes this direction. Oh, it's pointed the wrong direction. Hooray, texture pack. This direction. Okay. There we go. That's moving stuff now. And let's go finish this little bit off. See, can I hit? No, I couldn't hit it. I'm trying to hit the random crap. Okay. I am having a hard time hitting with my rocket right now. That is 100% on me. It is not hard. Shooting in this game is not a challenging thing, but it is when you're me. So, ah, whew. That's beautiful. Now it's like, do I just launcher spam to get this stuff out of here? I don't know. Kind of thinking I might do that. Yeah. Whatever. Life's too short. Life's too short. This will at least get a good majority of it. No, it won't. But whatever. Okay. It'll get some of it. Yeah. Okay, that is a lot of red sand. How close are you to making it back, my friend? I don't... Oh. That's not what I wanted, actually. What I wouldn't mind doing is mining over here, but I am going to block it off so that we don't get any on the line, because truth is, anything that's not red sand just feels like contamination. Feels like a taint on my red sand stained clothes. I don't know, man. That's all we need to keep up, or to keep from self-destructing, I guess is probably a better way to put it. And there just is never enough. There's never enough. Okay. Oh, I thought it was a flat spot. I'm like, is this gonna be a thing? Apparently not. Man, this room is so huge. Digger drones. Come on, friends. Man, when they like get on a roll, they can really take on some sand. Sweet, let's watch this. There's so many of them, that's crazy. Mine better. Ah. Okay, I mean they did do a lot, but it sort of depends on your perspective here, because now I gotta clean everything up. Like, look at how ugly this is. That's rough. That's like the HRE in EU4. Here we go. It wasn't so bad to clean up. Still debatable if that was faster in any way, but that was enjoyable. That's probably the most fun I've ever had with the digger drones. And I don't know if you can tell, I am pumped up. But they did work fairly well. You know, just not the way I would imagine. Okay, yeah, we got a bunch of red sand here. How does this connect? Where does this connect to? Okay. This area down here. Well, maybe this can be an area where we use gold to mine it out. We'll just dump the gold in, lift everything out like we did with the old boot back in the abandoned facility. Definitely one of my favorite ways to mine now. Might need to here pretty soon. Although I want to count my gold. And I want to count the pedals before we leave for sure. So I, my friends, am not ready to leave this map. I want to see it really cooking with a lot of sand. So at some point, I think we're definitely going to have to put the portals mod in this game and use cheat mode to see what happens when I just go absolutely nuts full throttle on this thing, and we'll just see how long it takes for the spores to back up, basically. I think that's what I've realized. What is going on over here, buddy? Why are you not working? What is this? Moss. Okay, what are you doing here? Maybe this will help. I will help you move further along. If I do this like just real drive-by, is that enough to get most of these going? Doesn't seem like it. Does not seem like it. Okay. And we have no red sand for days. And our water's looking okay, but we could use more. So we might have to go do some pond shopping in the next episode. In fact, I think that'd be kind of fun. We can definitely get rid of or start using all this water. In fact, I'm just gonna have to keep helping it do this. But there's more water locations throughout the map, and I don't feel like, you know, doing any of that. So the duplication that is. So yeah, I think that's a worthwhile idea to look into. And let's take a look at our pedal storage. Um, could be worse. Could be worse, believe it or not. So yeah, I don't know, my friends. I think this is a good place to leave it. And I'll leave it here with mining out our fluxite. But in the next episode, yeah, like I said, we're gonna have to do some checking on that, and I want to finally do the fluxite art that I've been talking about for episodes. At least I feel secure with the factory if I'm standing next to it. So I think that'll be a good opportunity for us to do that. And I'm excited for it. If you're excited for it, or if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you guys leave a like. And of course, I want to hear your comments because that's what I'm really doing this for. And so thank you so much for taking time out of your day to leave a comment on my video because I really, truly appreciate them. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe if you want to see more Sandustry videos. But I've had a great day, and I hope you did too. And so on that note, my friends, I will see you next time. I've been Trimbark Tree. I screwed that up, but you know what? Let's go us. Jeez. Oh.